Welcome again, Gundam fans. So we have these two Converges, very similar. They're called Gelgoogs. Gelgoog? I'm gonna pronounce it Gelgoog. We have number 257 and number 265. We'll just go in order and start with 257. So looking at this box, it says Mobile Suit number 14A. And this has the sleeves version, where it has these stripes around the sleeves. There's a different one, I guess. Maybe I'll get that later. Let's see, here's some stats here in the box, and then what else was in this wave? These guys. That one's cool. Anyways, I might actually have all those, or I will review all those at some point. So, how old? 2021. That gum is starting to look old. It's got some more color discoloration, so I'm not going to eat that one. And then, if we look at Gundam Wiki, or Gundam Fandom, it says here, well, let's focus on the screen. Late was the last mass production mobile suit fielded by Zeon during the 1-year war. Silly advertisements, a whole lot of variations and stuff. High performance mobile suit. Rivaled the RX-78-2. And superior than the Zaku 2 and the MS-09 Rick-Dom. Okay. Alright, so we got this nice standard stand. Seems to have fallen apart quite a bit, so we'll look at it in pieces. In fact, yeah, let's just do it that way and build it as we go. Let's start from the bottom. We got standard details on the bottom. It's really having a hard time. There we go. So maybe that's a thruster, but this hexagonal one is for the stand. It's a really flat finish. Like, everything is so matte. Some thrusters down in there. Kind of like a Rick Dom, actually. Same with up here. 3 thrusters up in the skirt. A lot of panel details. Little nooks and crannies that I really like. Even on the feet here. The feet have this like color stripe going around. It matches the kneecaps there. And the upper legs are pretty plain. There's some grooves here. No additional color though. And then this skirt thing here has got some venting or something, lines and whatnot. It's an interesting design. It's kind of blocky. What I like is on this chest here we have this, I assume a Xeon logo, a Xeonic logo. It looks like it's white to me. It might look silver though from the LED booth. And so I think this is I can't tell. No, that is the same green. I thought maybe this section here was this green here, but no, I think this is all the same dark olive green. Or is this a more medium olive green? This head, oh, well, what do you know? It does actually rotate, so that's cool. Some grooves down in there. So it's got two little, it looks kind of like a pig with that snout. So I think I saw the optics. The optic ring here got some nice, looks like a tread pattern. And then the silver, well, it's like a metallic pink. For a moment I thought it was painted silver and then pink on top, but no, I think it's just a metallic pink. So I take that back. It looks like the mono eye is offset, so I think it goes up top. It's very loose. That's the loosest mono eye I have in my Converge collection. I guess that's good. I mean, as long as it doesn't fall out, which it shouldn't because you have the helmet, or at the top of the head. It's not a helmet. But this is kind of weird. It kind of rotates. You know, you want to line it up, but the way they designed this one, it's round. I'm not sure if they could have done that better so it lines up better. I guess just be mindful that you're going to have to line up the top of the head. And then it's got like this mohawk here, like a Trojan helmet or something. A lot of cool details up there on the helmet as well. Sorry, I know it's not a helmet, but I'm going to refer it to the human context. There's a peg hole here for probably the shield. Yeah, alright, so I think this shield, well, maybe we should put the arms on first. So this left arm, it just hasn't molded in. No, I'm mistaken. This is where I touch stuff. I thought it was molded in. I couldn't see a break. So be mindful of that. And then the sleeves have white and black. So it kind of reminds me of Germany, World War II. Those crosses they put on the tanks. There's a groove here, so I guess that shield can go there. Some venting here. Alright, well. And that's the lighter olive color. It's got a spiked shoulder thing. This looks like a mirror image. A lot of nice little grooves and stuff. So then that leaves the hand, which has this, does it come off? No, I think this might be all one piece. Nice, really soft blade. Double beam saber kind of blade. I think it's called a Niigata, a beam Niigata. I think these were actually used like in medieval Japan or something like that, but they would be steel, of course, and not energy. But I like the flexibility, you know. Very often you have that clear plastic that breaks, but this one will not. And yet it's still kind of straight. You could dip it in hot water and, you know, let it cool off straight, but I'm just going to leave it as is. So I wasn't expecting much from this weapon, but now I really like it just because of the material choice they used. But it's not going to stand very easily because it's so long, so you got to raise the arm or lower it more like that. Either way, so they canted forward. These Converge series are all like leaning forward into the wind or something. So now the shield here, really nice details here. This is like a, oh, it's like a gunmetal paint here. I think maybe this is supposed to be that Niigata when it's not activated. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just assuming. What I like about this shield is the porthole. You know, you can actually look through it like a functional shield. This kind of looks like one of those African tribe shields. Am I right? Or totally wrong again? Like Shaka Zulu kind of stuff. So you can peg that into the arm, no problem there. Let's try the back. It's at an angle on the back. No problem there. I think I kind of like in the back more. But it's nice to have these options. And like the groove isn't that obtrusive. It's not very unsightly. So however you want to do it, do it. Alright, so that turned out a lot better than I thought it would be. Initial impressions of this design, this mobile suit design, I don't really like it so much. I mean, if you look at this, it looks again like a weird pig. This is a much more modern animation. It looks better there, of course. Alright, number 265. This is the Gelgoog J. I think that's Shin Matsunaga's custom. And this is from 2021. This is a different collection. Pound 22 says 10th anniversary. And then those are the other figures in this particular thing. Okay. I think I have to reset, though, the info. Alright, let's open this guy up. Pull up the info. And 2021 gum. Maybe I'll leave that later. Like 2 years old. Well, we got 2 bags. That's actually unusual on a standard Converge figure, that is. So I don't know what those are, but backpack it looks like with some thrusters. Maybe these are propellant tanks. Maybe a fandom there. Nice weapon. Nice white color. Tiny antenna. Definitely gotta glue that. So looking at this here, so the mobile suit 14JG is the Gelgoog Jaeger. Jaeger's German. And it's basically telling me here it's just a far more advanced, hopped up one. Right, so you can read that text on your own if you want. Look at the figure here. Yeah, it's a very matte finish, white and gray. But what's cool is this stripe. Look at this, a little tampo print. So I think this must be that character's logo or some sort. But what I really like is this paint. It's not a decal. It's really cool. It's not common on the regular Converges. Boy, this is really a lot cooler than I thought it would be. I didn't like these Gelgoogs going into this video, but I really appreciate them now. So the bottom, peg hole, thruster, 3 thrusters, 3 thrusters. Kind of a weird frame on the bottom of the feet. Some gray on the toes and there, and black for the knees, although the black is kind of worn off or wasn't put on very well. But this little lower leg skirt, it has almost no detail. That's actually atypical of, Converge. Look how much molded detail there is on the green one, but there's almost nothing here. Maybe thrusters. Yeah, the skirt is quite different. And then, yeah, some grooves, probably for these gray things, but let's finish off the model first. Some elbows painted, that looks like a metallic black. This looks like it's orange, this little thing here. Maybe a thruster, maybe that's a gun or a thruster there. And this is a closed fist. It's a, separate piece, so you can move it. This one has the groove for the weapon. Okay. In the head, let's see if that comes off. Yep, nice round peg. Nice metallic paint down here. Just a round, I assume that's the door for the pilot to get in. Does this this head come apart? Yes, it does. So you can move the eye, the mono eye, and in this case, it doesn't seem to like it wants to be centered. You can move it off to the side a little bit. It's got a pink metallic paint, but it's pretty flat, not much dimensionality. Might add a jewel eye to it later. Now this head is really well done. Looks like some cannons up there, some grooves and all that stuff. I think this designer is better than the last Gelgoog. The head can pivot a little bit, so that's cool, but it seems like, I guess it doesn't matter. I thought maybe it wants to rest a certain way, but it does seem like the head lifts up a little bit the more you twist it. Not sure why, but anyways, nice to have that. Alright, so this backpack, there's a little antenna there, and it's pretty flexible. And I think that might survive a fall. Thrusters, it's kind of flat. That's flat. But this is quite deep, these two. Alright. So, pop that on here. Nice fit. So I think, these might be propellant tanks or antennae. I'm not sure. There's a right and a left. So, but which right? Is it from the front or the rear? I don't think it matters. Does it even go up or down? I don't know. Hold on. According to some realistic looking model kits, I think that tanks are supposed to point downwards. Doesn't seem to. Well, no, it did go in there. That one says left though. See, what I don't know is if the left is from the front or the right, front or the back view. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think it's just a square peg anyways. So I'm not even sure why they write right and left if it fits in either way. Okay, well, I guess that's a nice little detail. Not really necessary in my opinion, but you know what? Out of curiosity, let me take this one out and put it in upside down. No, I guess you could get it to work, but it's like colliding with the backpack a lot. Maybe so. Oh well, there it is. So now we got this thing that goes on the head, but in what direction? I think it's supposed to go like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to glue that later. This one as well. This thing's gonna get lost if I don't glue it. Just like that. Okay. And then the weapon. This is definitely PVC, very soft. You can straighten it out with hot water if you want to. Standard detail, I guess. Looks like there's a bipod folded up. I don't know. Maybe this is like a sniper version. The fandom mentions sniper a few times. Okay, so there we go. Those two guys. So standing next to each other, you can see the size difference is quite significant between the normal one and this Jaeger one. Yeah, did not expect that. Gonna throw out some other related things. Here's a Zaku 2 FC that I've customized with some paint and apps and stuff. Here's a Zaku 2 that was driven by Char Aznable. This is number 221 in the series. This is number 31 in the series. Number 62 in the series is this Rick Dum. And so as the story said, I guess these are older suits, and then these are more modern suits, and supposedly these Gelgoogs are superior to those 3 older suits, but I think I like all of them anyways by their design. You can definitely see how these are similar to the Zaku's. Not so much the Rictum though. The Rictum is quite different, but I can definitely see similarities amongst these 4. Just the way the helmet is, even though these are more Lamborghini-like, you know, more flat surfaces, stealth fighter. These are more rounded, organic, which is weird to say about giant robots. Alright, well, enough with the comparisons. Alright, as usual, some great Gundam Converges. I suppose mold-wise, though, those legs are really weak, but it's made up by the fact that it has the printing, first of all, and then yeah, that's the main thing for me. I think the helmet on whatever the head of this thing is a lot cooler looking too, as well as the backpack. They're just different Gelgoogs. Thanks for watching today. See you the next time around.